Welcome back to Refine the Fire. My name is Tracy Renee. I pray that you're all blessed on today. Today, I just wanted to share something with you guys. As I said before, this channel is just all about growing, getting closer to God, building your faith. So it's not just prophetic words. It's not just about dreams and visions, but it's using those things to become a better version of you, being the person that God has called you to be in the earth. And so as I journey on this path, I want to just share some of the things I'm learning. And for you that don't know, some time ago, I was delivered from just a poverty and lack mindset. I went through a period of time, even after being saved, where God led me to a place and I became homeless and just all these different things. I believe that it was very strategic. It was a journey that I was on. He sent me to an unknown place to go on this journey. I felt much like Paul in some ways. I felt much like Job in some ways. As I was on this journey of just getting a different mindset about poverty and lack and just learning where that comes from, where it stems from, and how it's generational, I began to allow God to really just change my mind. And that's why I say that deliverance is not just laying on of hands. It's not just a prayer. It's not just believing, but it's really allowing God to change your mind. It's really being on board with the process and changing your mind about a specific thing. It could be about yourself. It could be about your environment. It could be about God's promises for you. It could be about finances. It could be about anything, but it's all about getting free. That's what deliverance truly is freedom. And so God has me on this journey, and I can tell you guys this, that it is not easy. It is not easy to change your mind. Okay. It's not easy, but it's necessary. It's been a tough battle, because it's like you have all of these thoughts, all of these ideas that you've had for years. And sometimes, God always reminds me that he told me this a while back, that your soul knows, because we came from God. Okay. We came from him. We are his creation. And so certain things we kind of just know. We don't know why we know, but we just know. He began reminding me of the times where I wanted a better life and I wanted to see more and do more and be a better person. And I was criticized for that, right? I was criticized for not being grateful or looking down on, where I lived or the environment, or even looking down on people. And God reminded me it wasn't that I was looking down on my situation. It's just that I knew that there was greater. I knew that there was better somewhere. And I knew that that's where I was supposed to be, not just mentally, but physically as well. As I'm on this journey of just growing, this is not all spiritual. This is reading books. This is, becoming financially free, mentally free, spiritually free. It's reading the books. It's doing the studying. It's connecting with people. It's reading your word. It's all of those things combined, right? And as I'm on this journey, I'm just constantly reminded that it was something in you. You couldn't quite explain it, but you knew there was better, that there was greater, and that you were supposed to be there. You just didn't know how to get there. And that's the difference between knowledge and wisdom, because wisdom will tell you how to get there. It will show you how to get there. Just knowing it is not enough. Just knowing that you're supposed to be in a different place is not enough. But now you need to actually get to that destined place. I just wanted to encourage you guys. It is a process and it will not be easy, but the sooner you get in agreement with God, because you got to get in agreement with this thing. God is not going to magically change your whole situation around. Can he do that in some areas? He can and he will. But for the most part, you have to be on board. You have to get in agreement with what he's trying to do. Our nature is to go up against God, because we want to stay the same. Oh, take me as I am. You want to have to just deal with it. It is what it is. We like that. We like that. And that's what we say, because honestly, we don't really want to change. But the only way you're going to see change is if you change. So you have to be on board with it. He's not going to just bombard you with stuff and change your whole life around, against your will. You have to be a part of it. You have to be in agreement with it. I just came to encourage you guys, because as I'm on this journey and I'm seeing how he's like breaking these shackles off my mind, literally breaking the shackles shackles off, and all of the things that I used to think and all of the ways I used to do things, it's just being broken off. And sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's uncomfortable, but you got to get honest with yourself and say, man, the way that I've been doing it is not working. Some people live impoverished years and years upon years because they just keep doing the same thing. They do it like how the last person did it, how their mom did it, the grandmom did it. Then you keep living in the same area. It's just the same mindset repeating itself. And it's not until somebody says, you know what, I'm going to choose to do something different so that generations after me can live differently and have better and greater. It's a mindset shift. It's a mindset shift. And whether you do that with Christ, because not everybody are believers that do it, but wouldn't it be so much better to actually accompany your Father, the Lord, the God that created you, get in on the plan? That's what it means to be in alignment. Get on board with what God is doing so that he can get you to the place he wants to get you to, because you'll get somewhere if you just do it without God. I've seen people changing their mind, but they're depressed and they unhappy, it's no joy, and they have all this money and all these things, but they don't have the peace of God. So when you get with God and you do it the way he wants you to do it, you will not only get to the place, but you'll get to the place with joy, hope, laughter, peace, all of the fruit of the Spirit. And you'll be a blessing to people. That's a lot different than just being successful, because anybody can do that. But not everybody can have success, have God, have peace, have joy, bless people, have that abundant fruit of the Spirit. Not everybody can have that. You need God to do that. And so you got to get on board with the process and not think that it's going to be easy. It's going to be hard. I'm in it, but I'm seeing the fruit of it. I'm seeing the fruit of it in every area of my life. I'm seeing the fruit of it. I just want to encourage you guys to keep going. If you are on a similar journey and you're seeing the fruit of it, keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Let God continue to restore you and replenish you and uplift you and uproot you from all of the old things, all of the old mindsets, all of those old places. Hallelujah. All of those old places, all of those pits. My God, poverty comes with many faces. It's not just money. It's not just a location. Poverty has many faces. It's a slave mentality. It's slavery. And sometimes, and most times, the slavery starts in your mind. Hallelujah. Get free, you guys. Get free. If in this season you're still not free, you need to pray and ask God to give you direction on what you need to do next. Because I'm telling you, this year, this season, is not just about the wealth transfer. Let that permeate fully in your life. Don't let that get your focus on just money, because it's not just about money. People do need help and need to be financially blessed. I get it. But it's not just that. It's everything. All of these things are connected. If you're impoverished in your finances, you're probably impoverished in other areas of your life as well. So this isn't just one thing. This is everything. And when you let God touch that thing, when you let him touch your life, everything changes. So don't focus too much in one area, but let God do it in every area of your life. Let him break you free in every area and stay on the path. Stay on the path. It's narrow. It's hard. But stay on the destined path God has for you. I love y'all. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and I will see you on the next one as the Lord leads.